yeah, I wrote a book. No, don't do that. Do not do that. Do not do that. Did you hear me? Do not do that. Say that you are an author. Because if you say that you wrote a book, that was it. You wrote a book. That was past tense. It's never going to happen again. That was something you did. To say that you are an author means it is the past, the present, and the future. Okay? So let's think about this a little bit. And I got this from Eric Thomas. He is a fantastic, fantastic public speaker. And basically he gave this example of the author scenario where someone was just like, no, I wrote a book. I'm not an author. I haven't written one since. And no one is, people are going to see you and understand and view you as somebody who wrote a book 5 years ago. But if you say that you are an author, that means that you can and you will write more books or write articles or write whatever. But make it a verb, okay? Make whatever you're saying a verb. That means you can, you have, and you will continue to do. For me, I'm not going to say, well, I have designed things when I was in college, because then it's going to be like, oh, that's great, that's cool, that's cute for, young lady. But if I say that I'm a designer, people are going to take me seriously. People are going to want to inquire more information. They're going to know, oh, what do you design? Oh, what are some examples that maybe you have? Do you have any photos? Like, that is going to make them want to know more, which then encourages you, right? Because now you're excited to be able to share your information. You're excited to be able to talk about whatever it is that you're doing, whatever you're capable of doing. And so make sure that you are speaking, that you're using power in your voice and power in your words. Say I am. That is past, present, and future. Never say I was, unless you really were. And you really, really no longer want to be, or you no longer want to do. But if there are some things that you are excited about, or some things that you are kind of tiptoeing around because you don't have much experience, or you just haven't been in the game long enough, say I am, and I promise your life and everything that wraps around that part of it will change. People are encouraged by other people and the words that they use. You don't want to be around people who speak negatively or that talk down on themselves or down on other people. A lot of people don't want to be around those people. So if you speak highly of yourself, not arrogant, but if you speak highly of yourself and positive about yourself and what it is, your craft, or what it is that you're good at doing, or your skill, then people are going to want to know more about it. And that is when you will ultimately be encouraged and successful. And that's what you want, right? You want to be successful. I want to be successful. All right. Step 4. Oh, I did that. Step 5. Allow people to keep you accountable. Now, that doesn't mean tell all your friends. It doesn't mean that you have 6 and 10 and 12 accountability partners. That means you have 1 or 2. Depending, I'll stretch it to a 3. But for me, it's about 1 or 2. And I think 1 or 2 is a good amount because you don't want to spread yourself as far as 6 people checking in with you, 6 different voices in your head, 6 different, people trying to give you their opinion. Pick 1 or 2 persons that you truly respect, that really respect you, that you can trust, that you know that they have your best interest in heart, and that they care for you, and they care for what it is that you're trying to do. And it doesn't always have to be an entrepreneur thing or a job thing. If you just want to be encouraged altogether, just your attitude change, all of these steps still work for that. So if you like your job, or everything in life is, actively going well, it just may be you're feeling discouraged about life. You're not where you want to be. I know I wasn't. Or you're discouraged about maybe a certain position in work or in society or in your family. So all of these steps can definitely work with that. But as far as accountability, you want one or two people that are going to check in on you, question you about, not challenge you, but question you about what you're doing differently. Have you made any progress in certain things? They're going to want to check on you. And so get one or two persons that can do that on a regular basis, to call in, text in, send you email, that they're doing things on their part separately, so that they can be able to give you information or give you the encouragement that you need. And that's going to benefit you. That is going to benefit you tremendously. Because for me, I know that if I know to expect a phone call or a text message or an email, or somebody send me a message through social media, then I'm like, okay, I really have to get this done because I know they're going to question me about it. Okay, I have to get this done because I know they're going to say something about it. I have to get this done because I know somebody's checking in on me. I know that somebody cares about what I'm doing. So one or two persons, maybe a three, but reach out to some people that can be that accountability for you. You will not regret it. I promise, 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 promise. Step 6, this is the last step. Be in control with what and who you let in. It's like let in your life, in your space, in what's going on, and what you put out. How much of yourself do you give out? So this is a huge, huge, huge one because it's multi-level, okay? So what or who you let in. This kind of ties in everything that we spoke about. So the other 5 steps, okay? So what or who are you letting in? Who are you spending time with? Who are you letting share information with you? What are you watching? What are you listening to? Where are you going? How much time are you spending in those places? Okay? Everything that we do and hear and watch and eat and drink and all of these things have an impact on our life. And everything doesn't have to be a major impact. It could be a small impact. And a lot of people think, oh, because it wasn't a large impact, it didn't mean anything. No, it could be a tiny impact. Did you drink water today? That's a tiny impact, but over a long time, it can be a major impact. How much water did you drink? It can be a major impact. So you definitely want to be cautious of the people that you are allowing into your life. People that you meet out and about. It's okay to chat and network and do all these things, but you have to think about, is it beneficial overall for me to spend quality time or an extensive amount of time with this person? Or is it important for me to spend an extensive amount of time with this object or doing this task? Because if you are doing all of these things, right, you are exhausting yourself and you're becoming discouraged because you haven't gotten anything done. You have lent yourself to people emotionally, physically, mentally, and so you're not even fully yourself, and because you have done all these things, you're expressing yourself to so many people, and you can't get anything done. You're not fully yourself, and so you become discouraged. You feel empty. You don't feel like your full self, and that, like, what's the point of that? That's clearly not a benefit, right? So let's be cautious and purposeful with the things that we do on a regular basis, with the people that we spend time with the people that we talk with the activities that we do all day. Let's be cautious of those things and make sure that we're not exhausting ourselves. And I'm not saying don't be friendly and don't network. That's a part of life. Please do those things, but let's be cautious about it. Let's be purposeful with all of these things. So we're going to wrap it up. We're going to bring everything all in. These are the 6 steps to being encouraged and how to stay encouraged and what it is that you need to do. Step 1 is to wake up earlier. Get some things done. You will feel better. I promise. You will feel better. You're eating, you're drinking earlier in the morning, water or juice. Sometimes coffee. I like coffee. I love tea. Like, tea is my thing. But you're waking up earlier, you're getting things done, and you will be fully satisfied. That's one way to be encouraged, to stay encouraged. So start off slowly, but start to wake up a little earlier than you typically do. Step 2 is to make sure that your time is purposeful. Whatever it is that you need to do, or whatever it is that you're doing, make sure it has a purpose behind it. Don't just idly do things. Don't just do things for the sake of doing it. Make it purposeful. We have 24 hours in the day. Everyone literally has the very same exact 24 hours. It depends on what you do with those 24 hours. That's going to make all the difference. Be purposeful. Step 3, don't never mind. That's a quote that I came up with myself. I'm copyrighting it. Don't never mind. Don't doubt yourself. Don't automatically take yourself out of the picture. If you feel empowered, or you feel like there's a possibility of something, say something. Don't automatically doubt yourself. That's going to feed yourself negative thoughts and negative feelings, and that's not encouraging. So don't never mind. Christina Robinson. Step 4, say that I am. Make your words verbs. Do something with your words. Make them powerful. Make them beautiful. If you are an artist on the side, maybe just on the weekends, that's the only time you have to get to it, you're an artist. Say you are an artist. Say that I am. Put the power back into your words, back into yourself. So start the encouragement inside and exude it to everyone else. All right? That's 4. Step 5 is have a couple of people to keep you accountable. I know I have a couple of friends that I check in on. Hey, and I'm up here texting them. Hey, what have you worked on for your business today? Hey, did you email such and such? Hey, did you see that article that I sent you? Be a good friend and be an accountability partner. And then ask some of your friends or some other people, so maybe some people in the industry that you want to be in, or people in a position that you want to be in, or just friends and family who you can truly, truly trust and you know will be beneficial to you as far as having your best interest at heart and truly being a accountability partner. Ask them for help. Say, hey, can you check on me once a week, once a day, once a month to make sure that I do X, Y, and Z? It's okay. Like, you have no idea how many people have mentors and how many people have accountability partners and how many people ask for help. Don't be the person that did not ask for help, okay? You don't want to be that person. That is not encouraging. And step 6, be in control. Take control of your everyday life. Take control of who you let in your life and the things that you express, the things that you let out. So are you lending yourself emotionally too much? Are you lending yourself physically too much? Are you lending yourself mentally too much? Spiritually too much? Be in control of your actions, okay? You are only responsible for you and your actions. You can't be in control of anyone else's actions. You can't make people do anything, but you can make yourself do something. And that is when you're going to really, really start to feel the encouragement. When you have the control, when you take the control, and you're able to encourage yourself. Do not count on others to keep you encouraged. It is your responsibility to be encouraged. Now, you can ask for help from others, but that is your initial step. So, these are my 6 steps. I'll say them one more time. 1 is wake up earlier, be in control of the day. Set multiple alarms if you need to. Make sure that your time is purposeful. 3, don't never mind. Christina Robinson. 4, say that I am. Make your words verbs. Keep people as accountability partners, or you can find encouragement in being an accountability partner to someone else. And 6, be in control with what and who you let in and what you let out. I am so excited to be able to share this journey with you all. I hope that you all... See, I actually wrote it down. See, guys? Be organized. Maybe I should have wrote that. But I